Hey guys, we're going to be Second Corinthians chapter 4, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, and we are going to, we're going to start with verse 3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I had, let me read a couple more verses and I'll go into it. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. For we preach not ourselves, but Christ Jesus the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Jesus' sake. I had an opportunity to talk to a young man who had been through a tragic situation. He was in the hospital about to have surgery, all those things, and was able to share the gospel with him. But I could tell, he just wasn't having it, didn't quite register. He'd heard the story. He'd heard the gospel before. I wasn't telling him for the first time. And he just honestly said, I'm not ready. Even though he was going to go through, a surgery that it was, very invasive. He decided, listen, I'm not ready for that. I could tell in his eyes that he still wanted to live for this world. I mean, in all honesty, that's the way it came across. And though it broke my heart, I prayed for the surgery. I prayed for safety through it. And he was open to me praying over that. Certainly wants that to go well. But apparently didn't care much for his own soul. That's scary. That's scary. The Bible says, do not fear those who can take away your life, that can kill the body, but to fear that the one who can throw both body and soul into hell. That is a clear thing. But listen to this. It says, but if the gospel be hid, it's hid from them that are lost. The devil hides it. The devil will try to deceive these people. And we'll try to, trick them into thinking that this is weird, this is strange, or I don't need this, or the world is so much better. And many people are deceived. Many people are. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ. That is a glorious light. It's a light. And if we can keep putting that light on them, maybe at some point it penetrates a crack in their shell, if you will, and goes in. This glorious light of the gospel of Christ, which is the image of God, should shine unto them. Get in that crack and begin to do things inside of them, revealed to them. Suddenly they understand. Suddenly the enemy has just lost control because the light keeps shining in. That's why we're called the light of the world. We're to tell others about Christ. It's the only thing, in all honesty, we've got to be clear here. You are the light that is shining Jesus Christ into others. They are blinded now, but if that light shines long enough, and that light shines, into the cracks of their soul, suddenly faith begins, because the gospel itself, the message itself, is the ultimate light, and you are reflecting that. You've absorbed it, and you're emanating it from you. And you are the light that penetrates that fooled mind of theirs, and penetrates it, and they believe on Christ. Don't ever stop shining for the Lord. Keep shining for the Lord. Glorious gospel of Christ, which is the image of God, should shine unto them. For we preach not ourselves. This isn't about us, except that we are that light preaching Jesus, but Christ Jesus the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Jesus' sake. We are sold out to being the light that will that will penetrate those minds at some point, and they can be saved. I certainly hope this young man that I prayed over will be saved. You pray the same thing. God knows his name. You pray the same thing. Pray that he'll be saved. Love you guys. Bye-bye.